What if James Bond had to earn the right to be James Bond? That's a question 007 First Light asks, and it is the right question. Before we dive in, a quick word about this game. 007 First Light is an origin story. A young Bond, no legend behind him, no reputation to protect. Just a man placed in a situation that are impossible and expected to figure it out. That's the conflict the game is built on, and it works because it never lets you to forget it. In this game you don't have a massive arsenal. You don't mow through the enemies. You use what you have, your combat, your gadget, and something that the most of the games are ignoring, the environment. The room you are in is a weapon. The space around you is a strategy. And when you start thinking that way, you stop playing a spy game and start feeling like an actual spy. Let's talk about how it actually plays. The mission structure is open. Not an open world, but open approach. Every objective has multiple ways through it. Your discovery, your strategy, and your play style. The game doesn't lock you into a path. It builds a situation and says, handle it. That respect for players is rare, and it matters. I played on the hardest difficulty and I died a lot. Fights take longer, takes more punches, requires more patience and more defense. But here is the thing, it never felt unfair. It felt earned, and the difficulty made me better. And there is a difference between a game that is hard and a game that is hard in a right way. This is the second one.
Bond, what is going on over there?
I'm making some new friends.
There is also a training system, challenges with leaderboard, online and offline mode. I know that sounds like a side feature, but it's not. Do the training, even offline. Those sessions teach you the mechanics you won't find anywhere else in the game. Tricks for handling bad situations, way of thinking under pressure. By the time you hit a difficult mission, you will already know how to survive it. And you are already prepared for that moment, as like Bond. I have to talk about this story because it surprised me. I like stories that they don't telegraph you what's coming. The story where you can sit back and predict the next move. 007 First Light delivers that. It keeps you guessing, not in a cheap twist for sake of it way, in a way that feels like the world is actually alive and reacting. And there is Patrick Gibson. From the trailer I wasn't convinced. He didn't feel like Bond to me. I had doubts, real doubts. Then I played the game and I was wrong. He carries the character with a kind of restraint and confidence that only makes sense in motion. You have to see him in action to understand why he was the right choice. That's a mark of a performance that works on its own terms, not just on paper. The opening training sequence also deserves a mention. It is a smart move. It eases you in, gives you the feeling of preparation, of something building, and it sets the tone perfectly for what the game wants to be. Not action for sake of it. Purpose, intention, a player getting ready for something that matters. And another thing that I have to mention. This is for the details hunters. 007 First Light is developed by the team behind Hitman, and you feel it, not in an obvious way, in a way that the world is built around you. The way NPCs exist as more than obstacles, the way a room has layers if you're paying attention. But here's what makes it special. There are references in this game, to Bond films, to Hitman, hidden in conversation, in environment, in things that NPCs are saying when you are not rushing. I found some and I missed some others, and I'm not going to tell you how to find them because it will be a spoiler for you. If you are the kind of player who listens, who looks, and who takes their time, you are going to find them, and this game is specifically talking to you. Now we are coming to the last part of the video. Is 007 First Light the game of the year? I think it can be. The competition is real. There are major releases coming. Games with bigger budget, bigger name, bigger marketing. That race is unpredictable. But here's what I keep coming back to. This game gives you many options in terms of how you handle the bad situation, and everything depends on your skill. The more you play this game, the better you become.
For the love of God, isn't that enough misery for one night?
Well done.
If this video helped you to make your mind, a like goes a long way. And if you want to see more honest reviews, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, see you next time.